Self-acknowledgement can be a very simple exercise, but again, if it's done consistently, just like with gratitude, just like with self-love, over time it can be very transformative. Why I think self-acknowledgement is a wonderful thing to practice is because I feel that we don't take enough time to pat ourselves on the back for the things we do. I think that we're so busy in life, running on to the next thing on the to-do list, the next task. We overload ourselves, like, massively. And in that overloading, there's kind of no time to say to ourselves, hey, you did a good job, like, well done. I know that was difficult for you, or yeah, that thing you were scared of, you made time for it and you did it. Self-acknowledgement is just patting ourselves on the back through recognizing an achievement that we've done. Now, that achievement does not have to be huge. It doesn't need to be climbing Mount Everest. It's anything that is something you've done that you may have had fear around, but you did it anyway, that you may have been uncomfortable about or nervous about, but you did it anyway, that you may not have known how to do and then therefore took time to learn the skills to do it. It may be something like learning a new skill, trying something different, even if it was uncomfortable for you. It's basically any place where you're slightly pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. But this can be small. You know, you could acknowledge yourself for keeping a promise to yourself. You know, you could acknowledge yourself for doing the self-care, you know, and how that made you feel. So it's about patting yourself on the back for a little achievement that you did, preferably in that day. I can give you an example from myself. Well, I was actually, in creating this course, a little bit in a state of stress about being able to get everything done in time and in the quality that I wanted, and I was a bit nervous and uncomfortable and definitely feeling out of my comfort zone. And in creating the first week's videos, I put myself under a little bit too much pressure and had 1 or 2 days where I got everything done, but I didn't really feel that good in myself. So this week I set an intention. My dedication actually was to ease. I wanted to give myself to ease, to let everything maybe move a little bit slower, to not keep piling the next thing on top of myself, but just to try to let there be a bit more ease. And I can acknowledge myself because so far this week I'm having an amazing week. I'm feeling really good. I'm getting things done, but I'm also taking time for me, to sit, to have good food, to exercise, to do yoga, play music, and I'm doing my work, but I'm doing it from a place of ease. And that might not sound like anything for you, but it's something that I massively struggle with. So it's really difficult for me. So I really acknowledge myself, take this time to pat myself on the back, give myself a hug, for that, you know, and that's my thing. The other day I went for a run and ran 10 minutes longer, and was so proud of myself afterwards, and I gave myself a big hug and did a yippee chant in the middle of the oval in a public place. Whatever. Self-acknowledgement takes over. So whatever it is for you, big or small, try to take the next 7 days and every day at the end of the day acknowledge yourself for something. Say it out loud. Let it be what it is. Don't judge it. Just acknowledge yourself and see how that makes you feel after doing this consistently for 7 days.